coalition of northern group has raised concern over the adopted method of Igbo elders consultative forums and other groups clamoring for the emergence of a president of Southeast extraction, saying the manner of their agitation was very wrong. The Pan-Arewa socio-political organization also alleged that the Igbo leaders constituted a serious threat to national security, which, with their recent warning that any attempt to elude the Southeast geopolitical zone of the presidency in 2023 would rupture Nigeria's corporate existence, betrayed their desperation. The CNG therefore called for the immediate arrest and prosecution of IECF members led by former governor of Anambra State, Chief Chukwuemeka Ezefe, for threatening the nation, its institutions, and the people. The spokesperson of CNG, Abdulaziz Suleiman, said this during a press conference on Thursday night. He also knocked other Igbo leaders who, according to him, are thirsty for the zone to produce Nigeria's next president for allegedly seeking to tamper with the nation's criminal justice system by pressuring for the unconditional release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There have been intense political posturing, permutations and fireworks, especially as the 8-year tenure of the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, who is from the northwest, winds down. However, the clamor for an Igbo president has since resonated with some Nigerians 18 months before the general elections, especially as the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, or Igbo worldwide, has been consistent in its demand for an Igbo president in 2023. But the CNG argued that the continued resort to attacks on agents and symbols of the federal government of Nigeria in the southeast have deepened the fears that the Igbo cannot and should never be trusted with presidential power and rendered their renewed desperation for the Igbo presidency suspect. Suleiman said the coalition of northern groups has taken stock of events in Nigeria, particularly in the past few months when our democracy, political unity and national security have come under serious scrutiny, noting especially the unrelenting violent disturbances created around certain interests of Igbo people. This is confirmed by the utterances and actions of such Igbo leaders as the former governor of Anambra State and chairman of the Igbo Elders Consultative Forum, Chukwuemeka Ezefe, when he threatened the continued existence of Nigeria during a condolence visit paid to him by Igbo leaders of thought and traditional rulers on April 5th, 2022. Similarly, groups of Igbo leaders and elders have engaged in desperate covert and overt efforts to secure the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra terror group, standing trial for crimes against the state. As if this were not enough, some group of Igbo elders again recklessly issued a national security threat on May 4th, 2022, that any attempt to elude the zone of the presidency in 2023 may rupture the existence of Nigeria as a corporate entity, as well as aggravate crisis, conflict, separatist demands and others. The CNG observed that the perpetrators of this senseless violence are relentlessly pursuing the agenda of destruction and collective mayhem, fervently hoping it will engulf the entire country and bring about another civil war and mass killings. This has deepened the fears that the Igbo cannot and should never be trusted with power, presidential power, and rendered their renewed desperation for the Igbo presidency suspects. The foregoing observations have made it impossible for us to remain indifferent or silent in the face of such extreme provocations and insistent drive towards civil strife. Suleiman, however, maintained that the CNG would remain committed to the search for a Nigerian leader with the capacity, competence, and credibility to be trusted and accepted by all Nigerians. The CNG also recommits to the pursuit of a legal framework for the conduct and implementation of a general referendum to determine the status of the Southeast or any enclave that wishes for self-determination from Nigeria, he added. Hmm. Okay, in a nutshell, they cannot be trusted with power, and the leader of the group should be arrested with immediate alacrity. Very, 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 very funny people. They should be arrested with immediate alacrity. You can see how these people reason. Hmm. Well, one thing is that, and a lot of people are sure of it, but for those who are still like, oh, let us be politically correct, political correctness, this and that, maybe it never clear when it reached that stage. If a lot of people are beginning to cry on that note that, they now see the reason why the Igbos are calling for separation of this country. When it gets to that level, you'll not be talking about one Nigeria. In as much this kind of a thing will be happening, now you are saying because they are offering, if there's any region that is not supposed to even taste power at all in the next 1,000 years, it should be people from that region, but they are the ones that will come out boldly, and that is this thing they are instilling on their people. You see what happened with this issue of Deborah? Just see what happened. Now they are the ones who have committed an offense, and the government is trying to pamper them, telling us that the perpetrator is not in Nigeria, is from Niger Republic. Now they are the ones coming out to protest. They are coming out to protest that they should release those who are involved in the whole thing. And at the end of the day, they started going to other people, targeting other people. Meanwhile, those people did not come out and counter their protest. They are the ones that will do wrong thing, and they are the ones that will have that boldness to be challenging people. And that is exactly what these guys are doing. So if there's any region that should not even taste power in the next 1,000 years, it is the region, the northern region. What are we talking about? They have the audacity to be saying, oh, some people cannot be trusted. All this issue of a referendum, we are going to allow it to happen, or this and that, will let them, is a lie. Those are just mere talk. But it will get to a stage, some people, there's some people that will talk, and you think all these ones are just maybe they are just a bad beer parlor talk. They say it will get to a stage, they will be the ones to beg that, oh, let this country go their separate way. Because this hypocrisy is on another level, and the person who is gearing them up is Buhari. And you can even hear his statement concerning this Tibura case. You can hear his statement. He never even talked about how the people could be brought to book. He said they're going to be investigation. And again, don't insult this thing, respect other this thing. So do you people respect Buhari, do you respect Nigerians, that you do allow Nigerians to be wallowing in poverty, wallowing in earth condition, but you go outside the country? Do you have conscience? You go outside the country and take a proper medication, proper treatment, with a lot of money dying because of you there. A lot of money being spent, huge money being spent on you. Do you have conscience? Do you respect other people's opinion? Do you respect other people's life? And you come here and be telling us what is not. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.